Hello, welcome to iPowerlingua. This is the 13th in a series of advanced intermediate English reading and listening exercises, and in this one we're going to examine a kind of story of a kind of spirit haunting kind of a thing. Basically it's supposed to be kind of a scary story about a little town in Colorado called Silver Cliff. So let's examine the story, and then let's answer a few questions about it. The article is entitled "The Blue Lights of Silver Cliff." Today, the town of Silver Cliff, Colorado has a population of only 100 people. Once, however, it was a prosperous mining town where thousands came with dreams of finding silver and making their fortune. Late one night, in 1880, a group of miners were headed back to their camp after a good time in town. They were still laughing and joking as they had approached the graveyard on a hill outside Silver Cliff. Then one of the men yelled and pointed towards the graveyard. The others fell silent. On top of each grave they saw flame-like blue lights. These eerie lights seemed to be dancing on the graves, disappearing and then appearing again. This was the first sighting of the blue lights of Silver Cliff. There have been many other sightings over the years. In 1969, Edward Lineham from the National Geographic magazine visited the graveyard. Lineham's article tells of his experience. "I saw them, dim, round spots of blue-white light glowed ethereally among the graves. I stepped forward for a better look. They vanished. I aimed my flashlight at one eerie glow and switched it on. It revealed only a tombstone." Lineham and others have suggested various explanations for the lights. The lights might have been reflections of lights from the town, but Silver Cliff's lights seem too dim to have this effect. They could have been caused by radioactive ore, though there's no evidence of radioactivity. They may also have been caused by gases from rotting matter. This usually happens in swamps. However, and the area around Silver Cliff is dry, or perhaps the lights are from the helmets of dead miners wandering the hills in search of their fortune. So that concludes the article, and now let's look at a few questions. The first one is, what do you think the blue lights are? The second question is, where is Silver Cliff, Colorado? What country is it in? The third is, what was going on during the 19th century that there were a lot of miners in this area? What were they looking for? And the last question is, do you believe in spirits or these kind of light kind of creatures or whatever it is? Do you believe it's true, or is it just some kind of made up thing, or maybe you think people are just being crazy? So that concludes the questions. Thank you very much for tuning in to iPowerlingua.com. Come to iPowerlingua.com for more English lessons as well as accent reduction and lessons in other languages. And I hope to see you soon. Thank you very much.